wash yourself and fall prostrate for Allah Almighty. When you're reminded to pray, don't be lazy, don't be upset, because that is true success. Here, Surah Taha, Allah Almighty says, La nas'aluka rizqa. We are not asking you to sustain us or for sustenance. We're not asking you sustenance. Nahnu narzuquk. We will actually sustain you. We will provide for you. Nahnu narzuquka. We will give you sustenance. What do you want? You want wealth. You want so much more. You want your contentment, your happiness, whatever else. We will give it to you. As a result of what? As a result of you bearing patience upon prayer and instructing your family to pray. So when you tell each other to pray, by virtue of that beautiful instruction, you will already be achieving blessings in sustenance. That is amazing. That is amazing. And if you don't remind each other to pray and you're living in the same house, don't expect further blessings from Allah Almighty. Subhanallah. Even though He does give us, sometimes it's not a blessing. People get wealth as a source of their ultimate downfall. That has happened to so many in the past. The Quran's given examples of that. So we need to be careful. My brothers, my sisters. That is point number one, prayer 5 times a day. The second thing you need if you would like to achieve lots in terms of sustenance and blessings and lots of contentment and goodness and happiness and even multiplication in wealth, you must ensure that you seek the forgiveness of Allah on a daily basis. In Surah Nuh, He tells his people, the Prophet Noah, may peace be upon him, Istaghfiru rabbakum innahu kana ghaffara. Seek the forgiveness of your Lord. Indeed, He is most forgiving, oft forgiving. Yursilis sama'a alaykum midrara. He will send beneficial rain from the heavens, meaning from the skies, upon you, beneficial rain. وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ. He will grant you, subhanallah, lots of wealth as a result of what? Seeking forgiveness. You know, getting onto the same page as He who made you. So seeking forgiveness, He will grant you lots of wealth and lots of children, offspring, blessings. Blessings in your family, blessings in your wealth. By doing what? By seeking the forgiveness of the Almighty. So you have your prayer and you have the instruction of the prayer to one another. And then you have seeking the forgiveness of Allah Almighty and ensuring that you mend your ways and habits. What's the point of seeking forgiveness when you haven't really regretted the thing you've done, or you haven't prayed, or you're not interested in doing the right thing? But if you seek forgiveness correctly, often on a daily basis, for the sins you know you committed, for those you don't know you committed, for those you don't even realize you committed sometimes, those are minor sins. But the major ones as well, we ask Allah's forgiveness individually from the sins and collectively as well. May Allah Almighty grant us goodness and forgiveness. And the last point I want to make mention of, if you would like barakah and blessings, my brothers and sisters, ensure that your character and conduct is amazing. Don't hurt a soul. Do not slander someone. Do not accuse them. Do not abuse them. Do not backbite about them. Do not hurt them in a way that, subhanallah, it comes back to you with evil, because that's called huququl ibad, the rights of fellow humans. And Allah is very quick to retaliate against someone who has hurt people who are close to Him, subhanallah. So you'd rather stay away. Make sure you treat people with respect. Make sure you utter good words. Make sure you stay away from backbiting. Backbiting is to say bad things behind your brother or sister that are true, that if they heard them, they would feel offended. Subhanallah. Have you ever realized that? If it was not true, it's called buhtan. It's a slander. That's even worse. These are major, major, major sins. Subhanallah. We ask Allah Almighty to grant us forgiveness. So you won't achieve any barakah or blessings if you were to abuse others, accuse others, slander them, backbite them, deceive them, cheat them, steal from them, and whatever else. You need to improve that. So on one hand, your prayer has improved, your seeking forgiveness has improved, and your relationship with others needs to improve. Notice how every time these 3 or a few of these pointers keep coming up, because that's the essence of life. Worship Allah alone and remember to treat everyone else with utmost respect. Many people are suffering. Many people are struggling in their families, in their wealth, in their health, with their contentment. They don't realize the reason you're suffering is because you made someone else suffer. That's all. May Allah Almighty grant us forgiveness and make us really from among those who can develop ourselves and take heed. Beautiful reminder.